the loop that comes off of your pole, think of the rabbit goes up through the hole and then grabs the pole, which a lot of you probably already know. Yeah, Lee, like that. Okay, so I've learned from doing this long enough that that is not assumed knowledge. So that is going to make it easier to hold on to your poles and more ergonomic. And then when you go downhill, you can easily move from that position to grabbing the top of your pole, and you can get them in front of you and use them as brakes. Because again, we want to use as much of your body as possible when you hike, so that way you're not isolating small muscles that are going to get injured. So downhill, if you lean into it a little bit and you've got your poles in front of you and now you're braking with your poles as you walk, that's going to take pressure off the knees and the shins, and it's going to just make it a full body effort. Instead of, if you lean back, now your shins are going to have this big slapping motion because they're now your brakes instead of using your upper body more as brakes. And that's usually what torches people's shins. And just shortening up your stride will also take off a lot of stress on the shins, so that way there isn't that big foot slap motion. You're also more likely to slip and fall if you're leaning way back, because the tread on your shoes, you're not distributing your force through all of your tread anymore. You're putting all that weight in your heel, and if that little bit of traction slips, now you just do that thing where you, especially on the PCT, the like sandy rocks, and you get barely any traction on them, and then you're just on your butt before you knew it happened. The more traction you have and like the more points of contact with your poles, the better that's gonna go.